Parenting a child with ADHD, one of the most common daily battles that these parents face is simply trying to get their child to do basic tasks or simply just do what is asked of them. We have to remember with this neurodiverse ADHD brain and how it very specifically gets stimulated, it gets high stimulation when it feels a sense of control, especially in the home environment towards their parents. So it is far more stimulating for the ADHD brain to do the opposite of what is asked of them than to simply just do it, get it done, and get 5 seconds of positive praise. It's much more stimulating to avoid the task, not do it, and have your parent chase you around for 5, 10 minutes, or even longer. And they feel a very strong sense of control when that happens. So if this is causing constant and daily stress in your home, there are steps that you can take to decrease that stress and start to set up effective boundaries. Boundaries make kids with ADHD feel safe, and it teaches them the important internal skills of self-regulation and self-motivation. So you can stop dangling screen time like a carrot over your child to get them to do things, and they can learn to self-regulate even when they're bored or asked to do something they really don't want to do. That's always the goal of ADHD parenting, to strengthen the internal skills so your child can independently self-regulate when things get hard or things get boring, or they can self-motivate towards things that are not screen-based and things that are boring and not very stimulating. Step one is you have to look at the environment. What is happening in the environment? The first question you have to ask yourself is, when I ask my child to clean their room or get started on homework or to do a basic chore or to come sit at the dinner table, what are they doing instead of the task? You have to ask yourself that question. What is the primary thing they are doing when they are avoiding? This is why that very difficult recommendation of you need to have a screen-free, video game-free house as much as physically possible. Because if your child has access to a computer, the internet, a smartphone, video games, they are always going to choose that over any boring but basic task you give them. So check the environment first, free your house of totally unnecessary video games, delay the smartphone as long as possible, don't allow them to have access to it in the house, and do everything you can to have your child be more independent in the home. Step two is to very clearly state what is expected of them and then very quickly disengage. I'm going to need you to get ready for soccer practice right now. You let me know when you're ready. I'll be outside by the car waiting. Then you fully disengage and walk away.